Summerfest is ready to go after completing a nearly 2-hour-long sea trial the day before with a mechanic from Western Branch Diesel. We took off early in the morning, heading for Mile Hammock Bay, Camp Lejeune. Just left Jared Bay Marina with our new motor. We're making 6 knots without a problem. The motor's not even working hard. We're well on our way to Mile Hammock Bay, Camp Lejeune. We did have a gray cloud go over us, but it didn't last very long. We were navigating our way around the day markers into Camp Lejeune. Ilona happened to go below in the cabin and noticed that there was water on the salon floor. Immediately, we took a look to assess the situation. Quickly, we anchored and started going to work. Ilona spent a considerable amount of time pumping all the water out of the engine room. It was probably around 8 to 10 inches deep in some spots. Then we found the problem. Apparently, the anti-siphoning valve doesn't always close to keep water from coming out of the air intake hole. Because the engine is mounted well above the waterline, I modified the anti-siphoning valve air intake hole by removing the cap and inserting a rubber plug to block the hole. Ilona and I still had to spend a few hours with a brush and a spray bottle filled with fresh water, washing and rinsing all the salt off the engine. Then we dried up the engine room floor. And while we were doing all this work, the U.S. Marines at Camp Lejeune were performing military exercises in their $84 million Osprey, and it was considerably loud, especially when they came down low, and it went well into the night. The next morning, Scuttlebutt and First Mate Ilona were up early before sunrise, heading for Fishy Fishy Cafe to take advantage of the dock and dine.
Where to, Captain?
We're going to go to the gas dock here at Southport Marina. Marina opens at 8, the gas dock opens at 9. We'll be there for a couple hours. Hopefully there's nobody tied up at the gas dock like we're going to do. Wait. With the fuel and water tanks topped off, we set course for Enterprise Oxbow Anchorage in South Carolina. This is where we spent the night last night, in Oxbow Creek, with 3 other sailboats. We'll be heading further south this morning. Today we're heading for Heritage Plantation Marina. Convenient marina right on the ICW. Good rates and very clean. And it's on a golf course.
Okay, we're ready to move the boat and to fill it up with our provisions that we got. I see you have your alcohol. It's not the kind of alcohol.
It's going to be a good day. Yeah, we got plenty of alcohol.
Okay.
Margarita. Okay, here we are at Heritage Plantation Marina. My brother Andre and his wife Linda, Ilona and I. And we found a great little place to tie up our boat for a few days and check out the sights around town and just living it. Living the dream.
Living the life.
Here we are, living the dream.
Swinging on the swing.
Oh yeah, there is swing over here. And yeah, you can't beat it.
There you go.
Now it was time to leave this wonderful marina. and we charted course for 5 Phantom Creek. After we set the anchor, we just sat back and watched the dolphins swimming around. It never gets old. The next morning, we headed for Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina. This is Summerfest, all clear. Thank you for the opening.
Captain, you are more than welcome. Y'all stay safe. Have a great day out there, okay? Caution, caution. Ben Sawyer Bridge is now closing.
We called ahead of time, but the marina didn't have any slips available. Everybody was taking every slip along the coast to ride out Tropical Storm Nicole, which later became a Category 1 hurricane. We stopped by anyway to get fuel, and while we were at the fuel dock, we looked around and asked to see if they could fit our small sailboat someplace, and they were able to accommodate with one last slip that was available. And what a nice place this marina turned out to be. With only a few days of dry weather, Ilona and I decided to go into Charleston and explore the local landmarks. Here we are at the Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina, riding out the storm. We made the best of a rainstorm day and explored the Yorktown aircraft carrier. It was great to take a guided tour and hear all about the ship's history. Join us next time when we tie up on River Street in Savannah, Georgia, and learn all about the local history.